Welcome to day 14, everyone. Today's affirmation is all about relationships. The affirmation today is I feel seen, heard, and understood in my relationships. And as always, take a moment to read this affirmation out loud. Let it land with you and see and feel how it sets in your being. Do you feel seen, heard, understood? Do you feel loved and accepted in the more important areas of your life when it comes to relationships? So whether you're saying, yes, this affirmation feels so true for me, or no, I'm not so sure, I don't feel as confident, that's okay. Either feeling is totally fine. There's no judgment here. Today we're really going to root in setting some boundaries for what we expect in relationships, and relationships really bring up our self-worth, our feelings of what we really deserve in our life. So I've got a beautiful layout here for you today, and we're going to ease into this conversation because relationships are emotional. That's the number one thing about them. And if we have some old beliefs or patterns around how we allow people to treat us or how we expect people to treat us, that takes a little bit of undoing. Welcome everyone joining me live. Hi Danny, hi Tammy. It's so great to have you guys here and everyone watching the replay. I'm traveling. As you can see, I'm in a different place today as well. And I love having this practice because every morning, as I said yesterday, we prepare ourselves on the outside every day. And when we do this work, we're preparing ourselves on the inside as well. And that's really the most important thing, because when we take the time to do this work, it prepares us internally and ignites us from the inside out. This is what brings amazing opportunities, amazing people, and blessings into your life, is when you're magnetized from the inside out. Yeah, I'm excited for this one too. So all of these topics we've been covering, we've been talking about money, we've been talking about the body, we're talking about relationships, we're talking about success, and really learning how to trust our inner guidance again. So we've been just touching the surface of these, and I am preparing a deeper dive into these topics. And in a way that's really about building these new beliefs. Lots of times we're trying to always solve a problem, and we need to spend as much time really building ourselves up internally. So I have a program that's going to be coming out after this one. It's called Building Belief, and it's going to be 5 weeks, and each week we're going to take a deep dive and more one-on-one time together into each of these areas of our life. So spending a whole week on relationships is really powerful. So today we're going to get a little flavor for that, and I will share that more with you guys when the time comes. All right, so let's center in and prepare for today's affirmation. I feel seen, heard, and understood in my relationships. Excuse me. Excuse me. Pardon me. And the other part of that is I feel deeply loved and accepted. So go ahead and just take a moment to close your eyes, take a comfortable breath. Just settling in this morning. Excuse me. Pardon me. And giving yourself a few minutes right now just to clear anything you were doing before this and anything you'll go to after this, as you really allow yourself to ground in and to feel into relationships in your life and feeling into how you want to feel, what you want your relationships to look like. And just noticing any resistance that might arise in your body or in your mind. Any fear or insecurities that you're holding on to right now. We're going to set the intention that we let those all go this morning. Awesome. All right, so we're going to start by tapping on the side of the hand and say, even though I don't feel confident in all of my relationships, I love and accept myself anyway. And say, even though relationships bring up some of my fears and insecurities, I love and accept myself anyway. Even though I want to feel confident and connected, when it comes to relationships, right now I have some doubts. And that's okay. I love and accept myself anyway. Awesome. All right, we're going to go to the top of the head and say all these fears I have around relationships. Eyebrow point. These fears that I'm just not good enough. Side of the eye. Are these fears that I am too much? Underneath the nose. Fears that I am too controlling or demanding. Sorry, I've got some allergies hitting me right now. Underneath the nose. Fears that people don't like my way of being. Underneath the mouth. That fears that other people will hurt or betray me. Collarbone point. Fears that I need to protect myself from others. Underneath the arms. All these old fears that I have around relationships. Underneath the chest. I'm ready to start releasing them today. Wrist point. I honor the part of me that is protecting me and keeping me safe. Top of the head. I take the time I need to move through this. Eyebrow point. I'm ready to release toxic people who don't make me feel good. Side of the eye. And I'm ready to fill my life with people who love and support me. Underneath the eye. Any fears I have around letting go. Sorry, I'm getting allergies. Underneath the nose. I'm ready to release that now. Underneath the mouth. I'm ready to allow people who love and accept me. Collarbone point. To come into my life today. All right, so I want you to take a nice, comfortable breath. And just let this land for a moment. And notice what's arisen for you. Sorry, I'm like getting an allergy attack for some reason. It's so gross. So I really want you to see what's landed for you in this conversation around, maybe I do have some insecurities around relationships. Maybe I just never feel like I'm going to attract the right person, or that I always have to change or try and figure out how to cater to have other people accept me. And I really want you guys to think about releasing and receiving. That's what this practice is all about. I'm ready to release these old thoughts. I'm ready to release people who make me feel small, or I'm ready to have a conversation with them and share my truth, because I'm ready to allow new energy into this area of my life when it comes to relationships. So we're going to start using some affirmations, like my life is being filled with love. I'm welcoming new relationships in now. I forgive and release pain from the past. So really forgiving yourself for believing that you're not enough. Every single one of those affirmations hit home. All of them. Beautiful, Danny. I'm so glad. And to really claim that there is a new way of doing relationships. And the more that we love and accept ourselves, it's easier to set boundaries. And the more we get respect and love and acceptance from those people around us. So these affirmations that my relationships are blooming. I am loving and accepting myself more every day, and other people are too. And getting clear on I attract people who. So I want you guys to do this little exercise, whether it's just saying it out loud or writing it down. I attract people who what? Who take the time to listen to me, who love the way that I do life, who love that I run my own business, or who love that I'm emotional. What kind of people are you attracting? I attract people who are adventurous like me and like to have fun. I attract people who are available and ready for what I want. So this is where our communication with the universe comes in. What are you asking for? So releasing to receive. All right, so let's tap again on the side of the hand and say, even though I have some obstacles in my relationships right now, I am getting clearer and clearer about them today. Even though I still have some doubts and insecurities, I'm feeling more confident in who I am and what I have to offer. Good job. And say, even though relationships have been an uncomfortable topic for me, I'm reclaiming my power now and seeing my value in a whole new way. Top of the head, all these old conversations around relationships. Eyebrow point, like people don't support me. Side of the eye, like I'll be alone forever. Underneath the eye, that partners in relationships always do the same thing. Underneath the nose, that people always leave. Underneath the mouth, that I am too weird or different. Collarbone point, I'm releasing these beliefs today. Underneath the arms, and I'm making way for new possibilities. Underneath the chest, I am blooming and my relationships are too. Wrist point, I am loving and accepting myself more every day. And other people are too. Top of the head, my eyes are being opened to how amazing I truly am. Eyebrow point, how valuable I am. Side of the eye, and how powerful I am. Underneath the eye, I'm feeling seen, heard, and understood when it comes to relationships. Underneath the nose, I'm seeing myself and how powerful I am today. Underneath the mouth, and that is rippling out into all areas of my life. Collarbone point, I attract people who love my way of being. Underneath the arms, I attract people who are loving and accepting. Underneath the chest, I attract people who admire me as much as I admire them. Wrist point, I attract people who love my level of growth. Top of the head, my way of being is special and sacred. Eyebrow point, I surround myself with people who encourage me to flourish. Side of the eye, I attract people who see the best in me. Underneath the eye, I attract people who are connected and fun. Underneath the nose, I attract all the people that I need now. Underneath the mouth, to build a life that I love. Collarbone point, that allows me to feel magnetic and free. All right, so take a nice comfortable breath. And this is what I really love about tapping, is that we can create visualization while we tap. So in this practice every day, you're releasing old subconscious patterns, you're doing your visualization, you're doing your affirmations. Like, this practice is so powerful. I would love to hear what's landed for you, and to really acknowledge that, yes, who I was yesterday, who I was before this call, was someone who believed that I wasn't enough, or that compared or judged myself, but who I am now is different. From this moment on, I am allowing people in that are fun. I am allowing myself to see how valuable I am. I'm allowing myself to see how powerful I am. I'm allowing myself to really feel my power and allow that to ripple out into all areas of my life. So keep in mind, this is a practice. We are integrating change. This is a slight edge every day, doing a little bit every day creates a ripple effect. And you'll look back a month from now and say, who I started then is not who I am now. So affirm today that I feel seen, heard, and understood in relationships, that I am learning to love and accept myself more and more every day, and that I deserve to be I deserve to be surrounded by people who think I'm great too, because you do. And there's people out there who simply adore you. There's people out there who are just like, you're the one I've been waiting for. But our beliefs have to align with that in order for us to see them. It's interesting because I feel like I love myself and see my worth, but I'm having restrictions around meeting others who see that too. Oh, I did not mean to make an emoji or whatever I did there, sorry. So this is where this daily practice is going to come in. Like, I love and accept myself. And so just affirming that other people do too. And so I release the restrictions that I have around this now. So those are really powerful affirmations. I release the restrictions I have around others seeing what I see in myself. So the beauty I see in myself, other people see that too. And really calling that in and claiming that now. All right, you guys, this was a really powerful one. I encourage you to redo this one if you need help with relationships, and to use this prompt of releasing to receive. I attract people who. Who do you attract now today? Share with me in the comments, share in the group, email me. Who are you attracting now? Simply claiming it. All right, have a great day. Bye-bye.